Welcome back. We are at 60 degrees. We should be into the mid-60s this afternoon. We're still waiting on some of those clouds to break up a little bit more, but we are seeing some blue sky, and it'll turn out to be a pretty nice day. Those winds will start to die down, too. That's the good news there. We'll be in the 5 to 10 mile per hour range. Tomorrow's beautiful. Wednesday is nice. We may get a little bit of fog early, some drizzle and fog early on Thursday as the rodeo officially gets underway. And then as we head into the weekend, here's where things change a little bit. We get back into an active pattern. There is a chance for a few showers on Friday. I think a little better shot at some rain coming up on Saturday, some showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and then a small chance on Sunday as well. But temperatures stay pretty mild despite the fact we have a weak frontal boundary coming through there on Saturday. And I know you guys did the Heritage Parade and trail ride on Saturday. It turned out to be pretty nice.
It was great.
Good.
Did not step in any puddles, stepped in some other stuff, but didn't step in any puddles. So all the water was gone.
And Mike and Fiona were there as well.
They had a great time. SA Live starts right
now.
It is one of the newest restaurants in San Antonio, and it may fast become your favorite. The variety of items on the menu you are going to love.
If you're into seafood, if you're not, there's something here for everybody. It's craveable, it's shareable. You can come in quickly for lunch.
Can you recognize this jam? Of all time is recognizing a local high school.
It's really crazy because we applied for this back in the summer before the school year started, and then us actually winning it is a pretty big deal.
This guy levels up from nobody to ninja. Watch wild TikTok trending videos with us live that we've never seen before.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
All right, look at this trending video. You've probably already seen it, but you know what? We all wish we had a fan like Travis Kelce's brother, Jason. The Chiefs posted this video on their X page, formerly known as Twitter, which totally makes me think of Prince. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing, you know? I know you have fans like that.
No, but I love it because there was, Taylor Swift up there, but there was talking about him being such a big, now kind of a Chiefs fan, even though he plays for the Eagles for his brother, so I love that.
And you are so excited, of course, about the Lions winning. I think that's an understatement, right?
Yes.
Now,
I love it.
Okay, are you excited, like Jason Kelce excited, or?
Sure.
No. No. Oh, thank goodness.
Lions, yes.
Oh my gosh, my heart stopped.
And it's even the old logo. That's the only one I got.
Okay.
That's all I got going for me, so.
Okay, wait, all right, so I have a question for you. So you see that blue on your logo?
Yeah.
What's the official name of that color blue?
It is Honolulu blue. It's changed over the years, but so anyway, yes.
Okay, I figured you would know that one, so I have another question for you. Do you know why it's named Honolulu blue?
Because it came from Honolulu?
No.
Okay,
It's because the owner at the time said that it reminded him of vacationing in Hawaii, of the water. So that's why it's called Honolulu Blue.
William Clay Ford, I guess so.
Do you know who that was?
Who
that owner was?
William Clay Ford.
No. No. George Richards.
Oh, I didn't know that before William Clay Ford, so, okay.
Okay, and so how much did he buy the team for when it moved to Detroit? I'll give you a hint. It's in the thousands.
I'll say $20,000. Lower? 10.
You're close. 8,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you know what year that was? You should remember.
I'm going to say it was 36.
Oh, you're close. 34.
34. Okay.
Yes. All right. Good
because
job,
I think
Mike.
they were the Decatur Staleys before that.
I don't know, but you know what? I heart you.
Oh, just like did you see that with Travis Kelce doing that?
Yes.
He scores the touchdown, and instead of like blowing a kiss, he's like, a big rough football player like that.
I mean, come on, he's dating Taylor Swift.
Well, come on, what would the teammates thought about that? Okay, so we've got the big game coming up in a few weeks, of course, down to the Final Four right now. The game's coming up this weekend. My Lions are playing in San Francisco. Of course, then the Chiefs are
How
playing.
many shirt layers do you have? I just want to be ready.
Just a T-shirt. No, that's it. That's it. And then the Chiefs are playing in Baltimore. San Francisco and Baltimore are both #1 seeds in their respective conferences. So, who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl? Is it going to be Chiefs and Lions, a repeat of the opening game of the season? Go Lions. Is it going to be Chiefs and 49ers? No, 49ers aren't going to make it. Is it going to be Chiefs Lions and Ravens?
43% disagree with you about the 49ers. You see that?
Really, people?
Yeah.
You don't have faith in my Lions?
Okay.
It's Lions. Okay. I wish that game. No, Notre Dame's not playing, Ted. I wish that game was in Detroit, I'll tell you that. Because at one point, I think it was last weekend, the sound in Ford Field got up to 133.7 decibels.
Of course,
and
we know that.
the opposing teams are just like, we can't hear this at all. We can't hear it.
Loud
So
to the rest of us.
I know. So, all right.
Okay.
We took a little time off, by the way. She's Fiona. I'm Mike. We took time off in the past couple of weeks. We were kind of, refreshing things just a little bit here, and you had a break from me. I know. Anyway, but we are getting ready for 24, and we're going to have all those great places around town and bring them to you.
Yes, and to kick things off, you can expect, of course, more great places to chow down in 2024.
Just north of downtown, near Ashby Place and the San Antonio Rivers, the new Creamery District coffee shop now open, some trendy nightlife spots, and this could be the city's newest hot spots.
If you want to check it out, they have a brand new surf and turf restaurant, and Mike went to visit just after they officially opened.
Well, it is one of San Antonio's newest restaurants, a combination of Mexican, Asian, American cuisine, and you have driven past this and seen it a million times right here along the San Antonio River and 281. And joining us right now is Angela Burrs, who is the Director of Concepts and Development. It is called Hook, Land, and Sea. I love that. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We're very excited.
This is, first of all, the food smells absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
So what's the concept here?
So we started the inspiration from our original restaurant, which is Mexican seafood, but specifically a region in Mexico that features some Japanese influence. So what that looks like on a menu is fried rice next to really bright, beautiful ceviche, or even something like carnitas next to beautiful cuts of fish, a tostada with soy sauce. So we've taken that and expanded it to where there's seafood favorites and non-seafood favorites, a little something for everyone.
And along with the great flavors here too, there's enough for everybody. It's nice shareable plates, so you can kind of order a bunch of different ones here.
Absolutely. If you're into seafood, if you're not, there's something here for everybody. It's craveable, it's shareable. You can come in quickly for lunch, get out for work on the weekdays, but stay here for hours and kind of mix and match your plate.
Or sit back and relax for dinner.
Absolutely, absolutely. Date night, all of the above.
Plus you said it's not going to break the bank.
Of course. Again, not just shareable and craveable, but really approachable with our price points. We want there to be many things on the table for everyone to share.
Okay. And if you're not into seafood, like I said, you've got a great burger here, which the cheese is just dripping off that, and that's just
I know.
my name right now.
I know. That's the one thing you don't want to share, right?
Okay, I'll take it. No. She said don't share it. It's
Absolutely.
the whole concept here with the creamery. And again, I've driven past this a million times on 281, and you're right here. And this is going to be a new kind of hot spot, right?
Absolutely. So we're really centrally located. This is our flagship restaurant. This is our restaurant concept. We have coffee shops. Everything else is really bar-centric, rooftop bar, lounge, an underground ultra lounge. But this is where you're going to come and get all the food.
Okay, so have a cup of coffee in the morning, come here for lunch, come back for dinner, go to the bar, and then kind of end the evening in that little underground bar is fast.
Absolutely. There's something here for everyone, morning, noon, night, and late night.
Okay, besides the burger, which I'm not sharing here, what's the one dish to complete the sentence? You gotta come here and try
You gotta come here and try our mezcal mussels. This is a classic seafood dish, white wine, garlic preparation, but we do something a little special and we add mezcal. So you're gonna get that smoky Mexican ingredient. Again, shareable or not, but that's us in a nutshell right there.
Oh wow, that is good.
Yeah.
And washing down with some really good cocktails too.
Absolutely. Again, featuring those Asian and Mexican ingredients, we have a spicy yuzu margarita, so a Japanese citrus fruit mixed with a San Antonio favorite margarita, right? And then a prickly pear Collins. We have a Thai basil frozen something, again, here for everyone.
Fish and chips too.
Absolutely. This is the one that you're going to want to try.
That's a heck of a portion too.
I know.
Ooh, I love that. Nice English-style fish and chips.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let me say this. First, if you want more information about Hook, Land, and Sea, go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan the QR code on your screen. Don't mind if I do.
That was really good fish and chips as well. We are not done with Hook, Land, and Sea yet because Chef Chris Ortiz, who is also a big Detroit Lions fan right now, is going to be making the signature dish, right?
Our mascot mussels.
Okay, and then we were talking about if you're not a seafood lover, showed that burger there, you got something else too.
Our chicken fried rice dish as well.
And you are going to love that. There's a secret in there that he's going to tell us all about as well, hopefully. So, all right, see you in a minute, Chef. Appreciate that.
All right, well, from more places to chow down in 2024 to keeping more money in your pocket as well.
And Mary Gar, who is the president and CEO from Family Services, is here with some great tips on how to save money, because that is like, who knows how to save money, right? What's your secret?
It can be hard. So first things first, it's hard to plan for your future when you don't know where you stand today. So we recommend look at your budget for a month. Look at how much you're earning. Look at everything that you are spending. Write it all down, either on pen and paper or using one of the apps out there. But see where your money is going. How much to groceries, how much to transportation, how much to clothing, entertainment, rent, utilities, etc. Where can you work to cut back and save money?
Okay, and there is a difference, of course, between something that is very blurred for a lot of folks, guilty, okay, needs and wants.
Absolutely. So what we might think we need may not be, but maybe what we just want. So we always recommend take a breath before you buy something out there that you really don't need, and then see if you have the money to pay for it so you're not still paying for it 5-10 years from now. So go in and look. Are you spending money on subscriptions that you're no longer using? Let's say with cable or Hulu, Netflix, etc. Groceries, an easy item. Best thing there, look at what you want to make that week. Write out a grocery list. Go to the grocery store. Try not to go to the convenience stores, which are convenient but tend to be a lot more expensive. Use your list. Stay away from the impulse aisles. Buy what you need. Go home and stick to your list. Make extra food with your meals and then pack it out and take it in for your lunch the next day so you're not going out for lunch and spending more money.
And as far as those subscriptions, it's so hard today to keep track with streaming services and Google Play and PayPal, and you don't even know what it's for, but there are things that can help you, right?
Absolutely. Again, you can manage it all with apps. You can track it on your own, but look at it periodically. The things we were using 2-3 years ago may not be what we're using today. Everybody wants you to pay for their service. It quickly adds up.
Okay, banking. Now, to me, that seems like, okay, my money goes into the bank, but there's different banks out there, right?
There are a lot of different banks, and what we recommend is, one, make sure that you are in a bank or a credit union, a safe one that is insured. Don't rely on those payday loan places. Don't go out and use the check cashing places. You're paying fees for money that you've already earned. Put it into a bank or credit union. Go to places where you also make sure you're not spending fees on your accounts. Also make sure you're earning money on your accounts. In today's world, you can earn 4% on a money market account. Save money, even if it's $10 a month with that money you're saving out there, put it in there. And if you can work with your employer so it's coming directly out of your paycheck, you're not even seeing it come out of your account, and you are saving for your financial health.
Okay, all right. And there is something happening, a legal fair that can help you, right? A financial legal fair?
Absolutely. On February 3rd at our Family Service Neighborhood Place, we are offering a free financial and legal services fair. Please come out and see us. We will have a whole team of partners and our team out there to give you information and advice, ways for you to help get set on a good, strong path for financial strength.
Any other little tips that people should know about when it comes to saving money? And like when you're talking about budgeting, that's everything. Every penny that comes out of your pocket, you got to write it down, right?
Absolutely. If you can make your coffee at home rather than picking it up on some store on the way in, that extra bagel that you buy at the store, make it at home. I mean, there are lots of little ways that you are hemorrhaging money today that you have no idea that you're spending.
Oh my gosh, it's like you're spending. How are you watching me?
But of course, you can't deprive yourself of going out for a nice meal or maybe a new Lions t-shirt or something, right?
You want to budget. So when you have your budget for your entertainment, just as you need a budget for your savings and investment, don't forget to pay yourself first. You don't want to deprive yourself, or you will make sure that you are munching on that extra diet, you know, blowing your diet at the end of the day, but blowing your financial diet. So you do want to take care of yourself and enjoy this nice meal, enjoy what you're about to see from the shopping tip in a moment.
Great tips, Mary. Thank you very much. And thank you for your service. Full bird colonel in the Army out there at Fort Sam. For more information on family service, of course, snap that QR code on the screen right there. Just go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
All right, stick around because the fun is just getting started. You won't believe what's going to happen next in this video. See our real-time reactions and more.
Plus, making pop culture history. See what other big moments happened in 2014, pardon me, as we get ready to celebrate 10 years on our first episode of SA Live.
But first, rodeo season is riding into town, and our local shops can help bring out your inner cowgirl or cowboy.
And our dear friend Elsa Fernandez got some great things, some of those needs and wants for you.
Both. Can you believe these are all from local businesses? You can get them here in San Antonio. There's also some that are going to be available online and at rodeo themselves.
Perfect. Welcome back to SA Live. Believe it or not, it's just a matter of a couple of weeks or so. Get ready for rodeo, San Antonio.
Elsa Fernandez from Eye Candy Boutique is here to make sure your boots are made for styling with this rodeo-ready fashion roundup. Yes.
I love it. We're going to make people. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Also a big Lions fan, by the way. I know that. So,
as if I would go for any other team.
What a great sandwich to be in.
All right, we have got some great and all local products.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was going to say, starting down there with Kailani's Boutique, woven hats.
Yes, Kailani's Boutique specializes in kind of like university cool accessory goodies, but this season for Valentine's, they're carrying these woven hats, pink and black. I love these because you have the option of wearing all year round since they're woven and not really a felt. And they just have a really cool concept because they go around to different pop-ups and then you're able to have them delivered or schedule a pickup with Natalia.
Which, when you say all year round, because you can wear them for rodeo, and then because a lot of gals like to wear, at the beach or at the pool, or just kind of out there to block the sun in the summertime, and with Fiesta coming up too,
right? A summertime concert, that would be awesome too.
I love the heart in the front. Okay, all right. So the next one, Sisters from Texas. Yes.
Sisters from Texas is available online at Elysia Collective. I found them at the Wish Market this weekend at La Cantera. They are a sister duo. One is in charge of the earrings, the other is in charge of permanent jewelry. Today we're featuring their polymer clay earrings, and then if you see the headbands, one is like jacquard material, very Chanel inspired, but the other one is perfect for rodeo, because if you look closely you see all these gold-plated states of Texas. That headband in particular is available in the beige color, the camel color, the white, and the black, and I just think they're a perfect touch to be rodeo friendly, but not like yeehaw. Yeah.
And those earrings are clay?
Yes, they're polymer clay earrings.
Wow.
Yeah, and they have all different designs. I curated like a little rodeo inspired collection right there.
All right, next, gotta have a good handbag, and this is from Wapa Handmade Decorative Bags?
Yes, Wapa Handmade is actually the first that I'm talking about today that are gonna be available at the rodeo themselves, so you can take a look at the artisan made products in person, but they're made in Colombia by indigenous artisans, women artisans. So you're giving back to an underserved community and have a really cool fashionable bag as well. I love this rhinestone one because it's more kind of like Dolly Parton inspired, Casey Musgraves inspired. And then this bag with the bird on it is actually made of palm tree leaves. Can you believe that? It usually takes about a month for the artisans to make each purse.
Wow.
Palm tree leaves?
Palm tree leaves. So the earrings in front of it are also from the same material, but I just think it's a really cool concept. It's well made, well intentioned, and just like a statement to carry around all year round.
Speaking of statements, of course, your necklaces, all right, making a statement from Amos, is that right?
Amos, yes, Amos, and they're available at Painted Trees, online, and also at pop-ups. They have gold-plated, water-resistant jewelry. You can see I've picked a mixture of like jewel-encrusted rings, earrings, these really blinged out star earrings that I love.
Look at those right there.
And then the longhorn necklace as well. They have a really good assortment, and you're shopping local. So as a reminder, when you shop local, the 67% to $1, so 67 cents, stay in your local economy. So that's why my heart always belongs to small business.
Very quickly, 5422 Boutique. Know what I'm getting my wife now for Valentine's Day.
Again, it's a twist on rodeo. They have a super cute hat bar inside of their location in Make Ready at the Fair Goods inside of that food hall, just around the corner actually on 8th Street. But they have a really good combination of clothing, accessories. This hat can be made on your own. You just pick whatever you want in that hat bar. They had some really fun slippers. So after, you walk around a lot at the rodeo. So those would be perfect to
Love
nab.
the disco ball.
Yes. And, a drink of your choice, whether,
Yes. Oh my gosh, no, Bonnie would love that.
I know.
All those, do it ahead of time and send her, so she can pick what she wants.
A
to
boo
put in
basket.
There we go.
Right. Okay, and of course you are doing 50% off for 1 week only?
Yes, so my website, heyicandy.com, we specialize in plus size clothing. We have a 50% off promo all week long until the end of Sunday.
All right,
Thank
1
you
week
so
only,
much.
50% off.
For more information on Eye Candy Boutique, just head to our website, SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen.
Metallica knows who we are. It's like we're representing Texas, so it feels like a really big deal.
The Mighty Greyhound Band is celebrating a huge win with legendary band Metallica taking notice of their musical talents. We chat with some of the band in the second half of the show.
And find out what happens to this girl's phone after she tapes it to the ceiling. And we'll find out when you do. Watch our real-time reactions, trending TikTok videos. SA Live, I have been begging and begging to do a TikTok video segment, and finally,
Mike is all about TikTok.
Our producers, yes.
There's nothing you don't know about
Go
TikTok.
Lions. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So we are going to love seeing at least your reactions to some of these videos, because I'm sure you've probably seen them already because you're all over TikTok.
I am.
Okay, you're going to get to watch Mike and I reacting to seeing clips for the first time, and we haven't seen them at all.
We don't know what it is.
Because when is he on TikTok?
All the time.
Okay, all right. So let's cue up the first one.
Oh, good Lord. Is that real?
What's that? Didn't you just do that for Bonnie the other day?
Why is he doing it in the rain, too?
Why
He's
not?
one of those guys that has to walk around with his shirt off to make the rest of us look bad, too, so.
Wow!
Good Lord. Okay.
I can close my mouth now. Okay, next video.
Is that kid on a plane?
Oh, no, that's a lot. They're in the laundry room.
Oh, okay. I thought those were airplane windows behind it, so. I was going to say, because that would get really old on a long trip, so.
Oh, I could see Sloan being obsessed with this video and making me watch it like a bazillion times, like right now.
Oh, I could see her doing something like this because she's so shy and quiet, kind of like a mom. So.
Okay, next video. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so she's taping it to the ceiling. Oh, look at what she's got down there. So she's cleaning dishes.
Okay.
So it's a way to get, kind of like we have the over the food shots here.
Okay.
So she's
doing it to.
That's creative.
Okay.
That's creative.
Oh, thank you. Now we got our shot up here, so okay. Hi.
All right. Here we go. Tape.
Okay.
Oh, another creative way to get.
We don't do that.
I think she's happy about the lions too.
She is. I think so. I like the kind of the shot looking, like that. So. Yeah. Not. Okay.
I think Mike is. Okay. Mike's turning red. Let's go.
Go Lions! I'm so glad we got those TikTok videos on there. So.
All right.
Look forward to more.
Well, I can see why some of those videos were trending, but I can't say that for all of them.
Keep it here on SA Live. We search the web for you on the latest internet trends throughout the year.
We use the term "we" loosely.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just walk right in. There's our TikTok video. Robert walking into the shot. So.
Still ahead. This year we're celebrating 10 years SA Live. We found some other moments in pop culture also celebrating 10 years.
And in just a couple of minutes, we are going to take you back inside Hook Land and Sea, one of the newest restaurants in town. Executive Chef Chris is here. And so what's the secret to this signature dish again, you said?
Our mezcal mussels is our mezcal wine blend and our lemongrass.
So you've never had mussels like this before. Plus, there's a lot of dishes from land as well. So about everything. Love it. Just went there the other night. I'll tell you all about it.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, we dove into this new surf and turf spot, Hook Land and Sea, earlier, but now we want to learn some of the secrets of these amazing dishes.
And the man with all those secrets is Executive Chef Chris Ortiz from Hook Land and Sea in the Creamery District. So what are we making today?
Today we're making our signature dish, which is our mezcal mussels.
All right, and you've got the ingredients set up here,
Yes,
right?
we have our mezcal, which gives it that smoky flavor. We have our lemongrass and our garlic chili crunch.
All right.
Okay, and you're going to get that going?
Yeah, so right here we're going to add our mezcal in first.
And that's what gives
provides the smokiness flavor. We will add a little bit of our lemongrass and our garlic chili crunch as well.
And what exactly is mezcal for folks that don't know?
Mezcal comes from the agave plant. Yes.
So like tequila?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit but it has a smoky flavor to it, very smokiness.
So it is tequila basically?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was a wine for some reason. So,
Then now we'll go ahead and add our mussels in as well.
And
we will let this close up and cook for about a minute.
If you've ever wanted to cook mussels or anything like that, mouse at home, make sure that they're still alive, right?
Yes, you want to make sure they're closed 100%.
Because otherwise,
we'll get rid of them.
Some of the other dishes that you have here, this is the one we're making right now. What is this one?
This is our shrimp al chile, which is made with an ají amarillo paste, and it has shrimp, and it has brunoise cucumbers and onions, red onions, and radishes, along with pickled shallots as well.
Okay, and this one here, which is absolutely beautiful and tasty too, don't mind if I do.
Go ahead.
Is what?
Is our poke bowl. So that has coconut rice, ají tuna, cucumbers, a little bit of edamame, diced mango, seaweed salad, topped off with our hoisin sriracha sauce.
How is it?
This, I just had that Saturday night.
Oh,
Feel free, there's another fork right there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if someone doesn't want to order seafood, you have other options,
We
right?
also have the best burger in town, which is our Hook burger, and we have our chicken fried rice as well.
And what makes it the best burger in town?
Well, it has our Hook sauce, it has caramelized onions, and it has 2 smashed patties on it as well.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, and the chicken fried rice, because we were eating that, it's like, what is that little secret flavor?
So we have hoisin, we have our secret, well, it's not secret, but it's Maggi, which adds that a little bit of a umami pop to the dish.
Okay.
Maggi.
Because you taste that chicken fried rice and it's just like, there's something in there.
It adds that
What
little
is
pop
it?
of flavor to it, yes.
Okay. All right, and tell us about the Creamery District.
So the Creamery District has Creme, which is our coffee shop, which is already open, Hook Land and Sea, which we just opened up recently, and we also have, which is next, is Amelia's Social Lounge, followed by Easy Baby, and then our rooftop bar, which is Lunatic on top.
Okay, yeah, really cool right there just north of downtown. And if you'd like more information about Hook Land and Sea, snap the QR code on your screen right there. It is delicious. Let me tell you, Chef, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
When Metallica takes notice, nothing else matters. We chat with members of the Bernie High School band after they beat out hundreds in the For Whom the Bell Tolls contest.
With over 450 schools entering the Metallica For Whom the Band Tolls contest, only a handful of winners were selected, including the mighty Greyhound Marching Band from Bernie, which sounds better coming from bassist Robert Trujillo.
The competition was fierce, with amazing performances by marching bands of every size. And in the medium high school category, we have a tie. The Mighty Greyhound Marching Band from Bernie High School in Bernie, Texas.
We've just been riding that high of the excitement, and the kids are super excited, we're super excited, so it's just been completely awesome once we found out that we won.
It's really crazy because we applied for this back in the summer before the school year started, and for everything to kind of come together, and then us actually winning it is a pretty big deal. So.
A big deal indeed, and this band rocked it.
I was super excited, honestly, to make the top 5. I thought that was a huge accomplishment, and I remember talking to them afterwards and asking, like, what does that mean? And they said, we're kind of looked at the other people that made the top 5 with us, and we have a chance. And I was like, wow, when do we find out?
Then they tied for first place, earning them $15,000.
Is this real? Did they mess up? Did we actually just win this? Because you don't think that you have a chance until you really think about it and you're like, oh my God, we actually we did that.
While band director Danielle Persons and assistant band director Alec Miranda put the music arrangement together in half a month, the band had limited time to record and then submit.
We gave the kids the music maybe 2 weeks before recording, and then we had only 1 day to practice it and coordinate that, and then 1 day to record it. They did it in, 2 days.
On the website, they actually showed the Metallica songs we were allowed to use, and I'm a huge Metallica fan, so I was trying to think of what does a Metallica set list look like. So with that, we decided to pick the songs from there, and Mr. Person here decided to arrange it in a great way.
And for the students in the band and color guard, the challenge was part of the excitement.
My favorite part was actually seeing how much the kids got into it, because some of the kids are huge Metallica fans, so they were just really, really excited the entire time. So it really just boosted the energy around.
I didn't even think I was gonna win. We were gonna win. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And then I was like, Metallica, they noticed us. I was actually crying. I'm not even kidding. When I saw it on TV, I was crying.
This is just probably the start of us trying to find other fun opportunities for the kids to do. This is just one of many things that we could sign up, do, and hopefully have some other successes in as well.
I've had such a wonderful time hanging out with the Masters of Contest, the Bernie High School Band. They're waiting to find out when they will get those earnings, but they already have big plans for the program. To keep up with them, you can head to our website, salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen. I'm going to keep practicing. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias.
10 years ago,
You were
September,
just a babe in the woods, weren't you?
That's how I remember it in my mind's eye, yes. It was a moment in history. It was the first episode of this show, SA Live. And all year, we are going to be finding fun ways to celebrate our 10th anniversary. And today, we're going to share some pop culture moments also hitting the big 1-0 this year.
All right, do you remember the Ice Bucket Challenge? That trend that raised more than $100 million for ALS. That went viral in 2014. Worst part is if somebody poured it slowly. That's really bad. So,
Okay, and Game of Thrones fans will never forget when in season 4, episode 2, Joffrey was killed at his wedding. Definitely one of the most iconic moments of the series, and what a death scene.
Also, turning 10 this year, the selfie that broke the internet when Oscar host Ellen DeGeneres took a picture with a handful of Hollywood stars live during the Oscar telecast. A lot of people would say back when the Oscars were actually fun to watch. Anyway, other people would say that. All right, we're trying to help you save more money in 2024, and right now, lots of us are spending plenty of money keeping our homes heated. You think about spending the air conditioning bill in the summertime, but it costs a lot of money to heat your home as well. Well, just a few clever little tips and tricks can help save you money by keeping that warm air that you've already paid to warm in your house.
And our handyman Mike here shares some heating home hacks.
Well, Well, of course, last week's cold snap has come to an end, but winter's not over. We may still have some more cold weather. You know, and it's expensive to heat your house. A couple of tips, though, to hold in that heat you've already purchased. Won't cost you a dime, and you don't have to touch that thing. One easy way to make it feel warmer in your house is with your ceiling fan. Now, of course, this comes in handy in the summertime, blowing down to give you kind of that wind chill effect, but you don't want air blowing on you when you're trying to stay warm. There is a trick, though. Make it go the other way. So normally, the fan spins counterclockwise, and that blows the air down. Well, of course, hot air rises to the ceiling. So when you reverse the direction of it, that's going to force that warmer air, because there's no place for it to go blowing up, to come back down here where you're standing. Makes you feel warmer. All right, for this next little tip, think of The Fifth Dimension. Remember that group? Great song. Let the sunshine in. Yeah, open up the drapes, open up the blinds, and you are going to get kind of a greenhouse effect, especially on a day like, good Lord, that's bright, especially on a day like this, and this is going to help to warm things up. Obviously, you do the opposite in summer. You don't want the sun shining in, but yeah, let it shine in. It feels great. So a lot of times, air filter, you only think about that when the AC's running in the summertime, but no, you don't want your furnace to work too hard if you have central air. So yeah, that's just dirty enough. Might as well put a new one in there, and that's going to make this thing run that much more efficiently. A lot of times there are little holes in your house. There are leaks. Experts say if you added them all up, it'd be like the equivalent of having a window open. One place to look also is underneath or at the bottom of doors, sometimes older homes. So something simple, take an old towel and stick it there, and that's going to block that cold air from trying to come into your house. And along those lines about, kind of blocking all the little cracks and holes, in older homes, a lot of times the windows don't fit all that well, and between the sashes right here, you can feel the cold air coming in. So even a little bit of packaging tape, that way you won't see it too much. Look at that, you can put that right on there and close the blind. None the wiser.
Well, we are going to leave you with an adorable animal moment.
Yes, Saturday was Penguin Day. Take a look at these guys. Aren't they adorable? Do you know there are many species of penguins on the continent of Africa as well?
You would know that.
I know.
Okay, and on that cute note, thank you for watching.
Go Lions.